Hello guys! Welcome to a new video on my channel, Der Eisenprinz. I am Der Eisenprinz and today I make a little building video. It's a video about building a house, so it is a video that you can use to learn building a house. Let's get started. First, we need to look in the creative menu to find out what type of blocks we want to use. So, now I have a specific collection of blocks in my creative hotbar. The first block is spruce wood, or spruce log if you call so. So in this building I will use it as some kind of outlining or pillar block. I will show you it now. I will show it in a few seconds how I mean that. That's how I mean that. So here are pillars made out of spruce logs. Those pillars are 4 blocks tall, and in between those pillars are 3 blocks space. Here you can see it on the screen. And I make a little circle, or I make a little quadratic shape. And the second block that I want to use is white wool. My idea is to fill the gaps between the pillars with white wool, so we get some kind of outlining, and also placing some cobblestone on the ground. I'll show you in a few seconds how I mean that. I mean it so as you see it here. What I done is putting those block combination I showed you a few seconds ago and put it on every outer wall. So we have the the basic ground for our building, or fundament for our building. So what I do now is making this 3 blocks taller. And we take the first layer of wool blocks away and replace it with sideways spruce logs. I'll show you in a few seconds how I mean that. So that's how I mean that. So in the next step we will place the door and windows. So by windows I totally not mean the computer program. So by windows I mean blocks in Minecraft that you can look through. So first we will place the door. Real pros place the door so that the closed side is into the interior, shows into the interior, so like I do it here. And now I will place the windows. So in a few seconds I will show you how I mean that. The stuff I used in the last steps are cobblestone, white wool, spruce log, white colored glass, and dark oak door. What I do now is I will do the second layer of that building. So by doing the second layer, I will do basically most of the stuff I did for the first layer. So we will place 5 logs of spruce in the air to create a pillar, and we will do it also all around the entire building, and we fill the gaps with white wool. And putting some vertical spruce logs on top of that. I will show you in a few seconds how I mean that. Now I completed that specific task. And this is how it looks so far. What I do now is placing the windows in the first layer, in the first level of my building. I will do it like I show you here. And in a few seconds there will be windows on each side. Yes, and this is how it looks. Or that's how it looks. What I do now is I go into the back into the creative menu, and I choose the layer of the ground for each level. So, in my opinion, there should be oak planks for each layer. So that means we will use them in layer 0 or level 0, and also in level 1 of my building. So yes, and I also need a dark oak. I also need dark oak stairs, so I can do that now. So it looks a little bit better than using white wool above the door. So use a stair instead. It's a very real pro tip. What I do now is making the floor of level 0. So as you see it here, I will do it for level 0 as well as level 1, but except this corner here I show you. In a few seconds you will see that. Here is the result from placing the floor of the 2 levels. And as I said earlier, I spared out this part of the building because I want to build a staircase here. For that specific case, I need birch stairs and also birch planks. Because birch planks, birch stairs and also birch slabs are very good building blocks for building interiors and staircases, in my opinion. What I also do is placing in one additional stem of wood here in that corner to have some kind of support for the upper layer or the upper level if you want so. So I will showcase it now, how I mean that. I made a mistake here. So I have to circle the staircase a little bit, so the upper entrance of the staircase should be here. So wait, that's the result of correcting my mistake. So I show you how I mean that. So here you can go upstairs to reach the first level of my building. And here I made oak planks to get a way to go for you. What I do now is placing some oak trapdoors all around that specific place here. So, and also I will place some oak fences as well. So the first thing that I want to do is placing some trapdoors on the side of the stairs, so we can have some kind of support so you don't fall off the cliff, so you can hold yourself on the support so you don't fall off the stairs and maybe break your bones. So yes, it's a probably very good idea. I showcase you in the few seconds how I mean that. That's the result of that. So you can go up, you can go downstairs and you don't fall. So I sprint now and you don't fall off the stairs. Now I will place some oak fences to have additional support. But before that, I recognize that I maybe need a wall, so as a support for that. You can place it like that. And then we'll place some walls. We will place some fences, another wall, and then oak planks. So we can connect this, and we can also connect that as well. But for that I have another plan. So my plan for that is to use oak stairs for building. So we have here a little bit. Here we have a little bit more detail, so it looks pretty nice in my opinion. And yes. So what I do now is I place more supports, because we also don't want to fall down into level 0 when we stand here. So it will help you, so you can sprint against that and you don't fall off. Some additional trapdoors just for decoration. So yes. So technically we are more safe than we were earlier. What I do now is building the roof. So first we need to figure out what type of blocks we want to use for the roof. So in my opinion, we should use cobblestone. We should use cobblestone and spruce stairs, as well as cobblestone and spruce planks, as well as cobblestone slabs and also spruce slabs. So I will show you in a few seconds how I mean that. And we also need some kind of support. We also need the pillar block that I used in the wooden pillars of that building. So I use spruce logs, and we also need white wool. So now let's build the roof. But before we can build the roof, we need to add additional support beams for the pillars that I built earlier. So I show you how I mean that. So that's how I mean that. I'll see you in a few seconds. So that's how I mean that. So as you can see here is I built pillars all around the corners, and I will also build additional pillars here. So there should be an additional pillar, so I mean that should be look like something. It should be look like something like this. So yes, this is the result of my additional pillars. So as you can see here, that's the building, and those are the pillars that later will support the roof. So those pillars are necessary, and yes, it also looks pretty nice in my opinion. So yes, what I do now is placing additional sideway beams so we can get 2 lines of beams in total. So I show it here how I mean that. That's how I mean that. So as you can see here, I placed some beams so it looks more realistic and much better in my opinion. What I do now is placing additional sideway logs here and here and here and here, and that's all around the entire building. I'll see you in a few seconds. That's how I mean that. Now let's build the roof. What I do first is find a shape for our roof. So I will do that. So that is the basic shape for my roof, and now I need to figure out what length those pillars of wood need to have. So I will do that. So the pillars should probably go until here. I will show you in a few seconds how I mean that. That's how I mean that. As you can look here, the pillars in the middle are taller than the outer pillars. That's because the roof is built with stairs and those stairs going upstairs. So yes, it's technical purpose, but it is also good looking in my opinion. Now I need to figure out what type of shape I will use for the roof. Something like, maybe I will do something like that. But for that, I'll need an additional support block. So temporary block placed here. That block will be removed later. That block will be removed again. So I will show you in a few seconds how I mean that. Here I show you the result. As you can see, I build it on that side as well as on this side here. Now I will place some upside down stairs, so, or inverted stairs if you call so. And yes, I show you how I mean that. So you will build it first until here. I will do it on all 4 sides. So I'll see you in a few seconds. Here's the result of my work. So far, most of the outlining of the roof is finished. What we now have to do is filling the gaps with white wool, and also place more inverted stairs, and we'll also need to place even more stairs, but this time the spruce ones. Now I will show you that. First, we need to place up inverted stairs here. So the entire line and the same thing on the other side. That's the result. Now I will place the wool blocks. So it should be so that we get a staircase that we can jump one block up. So that's how I mean it. And we'll also need to place more white wool blocks to fill this line. I'll do it on the entire roof, so you will see the result in a few seconds. So now you can see this is going to look much better than it looks before. What we now have to do is placing additional white wool blocks here, so we can also fill that gap as well. I will show you how I mean that. So now I will do the same thing on this side. So that's the result of doing that. Now I have to place one additional floor that is made out of oak planks to get the next layer. So that means the next level into the building, so that means the roof level. It's an important level, so if there is no roof level in the building, there is probably wasted space. But now I will do a ladder instead of a staircase because it's more realistic, and here's not much space to build a staircase, so I will do a ladder instead. I will fill the entire layer or floor with oak planks, so I'll see you in a few seconds. I will also replace those blocks on the first layer of blocks with oak planks, so it will look a lot smoother than it looked before. What I now do is placing classic oak trapdoor on top of that ladder. I'll need to place a support block here, and now it's a working trapdoor. So what I do now is finishing the sides of the roof. So I will do that. I will also do that. I will also do those stairs sideways, so we have a little bit more detail on that side. I will do the same thing on every other side, and I also finish the roof. But before I do it, I need to show you how I built the certain parts of that roof side. So I will use upside down stairs, and those stairs are spruce stairs, so it will look pretty nice. And yes, I'll see you in a few seconds. Now I finished the sides of that roof. Here is the result. What I do now is extending the roof so we can finish it now. That means we will place even more blocks. So you get a frame. So you get the frame finished with those blocks. So cobblestone and cobblestone stairs. The same thing here. And also even more spruce stairs. In a few seconds, I will show you the result. So, the basic roof is finished. Now, we need even more details. So, don't forget the inverted stairs on the side. Yes, so we also need a spruce slab. And the same thing here. Now, if you did your work correctly, you should be able to do this. So, destroy the stair on the top and replace it with cobblestone blocks. So we get even more detail for our roof. And here on those blocks you will place additional cobblestone blocks. So I will do it on the entire outlining of the roof. I will see you in a few seconds. So I did even more outlining detail, and what I did not is I left the stairs on those sides. So in my opinion, it's not fitting here to put here cobblestone blocks, so this should be stairs. Now I will place stairs on top of those cobblestone blocks I placed a few seconds ago. So, and I also not place any stairs on top of that, because yes, it's already looking very good with this layer of cobblestone blocks here. Now I will place the cobblestone stairs and I'll see you in a few seconds. What I do now is I will place even more cobblestone stairs here, and I will also place another cobblestone slab here. And before, there were cobblestone blocks that I destroyed. So yes, this has to be this has to be stair, this slab, this also stair, and the same thing on the other side. So that's the result of the roof. Let's get even more into details. So for the next part of the video, I want to decorate the outer walls with a specific pattern of dark oak slabs, so it will look even better. So I will show you how I mean that. That's my pattern. So for the windows, we take those 3 slabs away from that pattern, and we will also set 1 block of coarse dirt here. So you can place a flower or a tree with a string on it for decoration here. And you can also place grass as well. So it will be some kind of flower pot. And I will do it on every side of the building. Here I show you the result. So on the first 2 layers, the outer wall and so that means the outside of the outer wall is decorated a little bit. So I placed coarse dirt and dark oak slabs in a specific pattern. So I will show it. So in my opinion, it looks pretty nice. And for the next part, I will do it on the part with the door, because I did not do it. So here it's a specific challenge for that. So I do it on screen. And now we'll need to place more decorative blocks. So that means we need cobblestone stair. So, and we'll also need a cobblestone block, as well as another cobblestone stair. And here there should be cobblestone blocks. There should be cobblestone stairs that are placed that way. So not cobblestone blocks, cobblestone stairs. And in my opinion, it looks pretty good. Now we will get more details for the roof. First, we need to punch out holes for the windows. So again, I don't mean the computer software. So I don't mean Windows. And yes, I place it like that. The same pattern as on the other parts, and there should also be white colored glass or white stained glass as windows, so we can use it for that. And I will finish it. I will have finished it in a few seconds, so I'll see you in a few seconds. That's how it looks. Now I will also finish the sides of that. And that's the result. Now I will place some stone buttons and spruce trapdoors. I will show you how. I place it like this and also like this. And I'll do it on any log that is placed vertically or horizontally. So it will look like this. I'll see you in a few seconds. This is how it looks like. Now I will do some more details. So I will place some flowers inside of the flower pots, and I will also place a torch on the inside. And in the next big step, I will do the interior. The flowers of choice are rose bushes and also large ferns, so I will decorate with it. I will do it like that and like that. Pro tip: flowers can add a little bit more detail to your buildings and also a little bit more color. And colors in buildings could be very beautiful. So now I will show you each side. Now, let's do the interior. First, I placed the torch I promised you earlier. And now, I will also place torches above each window. So, each room should have enough light so you can see what you're doing. I place the torches like this. Now I will decorate the roof layer for you. So on the roof level there are probably cobwebs, so let's place some. Yeah, probably here. And so means here, here, also a few random ones, and also a large patch of cobwebs here, and another one here. Now I will decorate the roof layer or roof level even further by using barrels and chests. That's the result of my decoration trip. So I also placed some additional cobwebs and an armor stand. So yes, in my opinion, it's a good looking roof level. Now we will go down ladder, not downstairs, down ladder. And I will decorate this layer. So first I have to show you how to build a shelf for how to build a bookshelf that is good looking. We'll need oak planks, oak stairs, oak slabs, and bookshelves. So I will also do some more decorations, so I'll see you in a few minutes. Not minutes, seconds. That's my decoration of the first level of my house so far. So now we will put some more flower pots into the corners, but this time I will do it a little bit different than I did it with the outer flower pots. So for that I'll need glowstone. I'll also need spruce trapdoors. And I'll also need azalea leaves. So we can do it like I did it here. And I will place another one in that corner as well. Those is the other flower pot. Now let's go in the level 0. So we need to go downstairs, and here I will make it a little bit different in point of decorating this time. So I want to build 3 different things. So first I want to build some kind of wardrobe, so you can put your armor on. So you can put your armor on an armor stand. And yes, wait till I have the blocks I need. Those are the blocks I need for my project. So here I have the spruce trapdoor, here the spruce door, the spruce slab, the barrel, the chest, the armor stand, as well as the smooth stone slab. For my project, I will place 2 smooth stone slabs here, 1 armor stand there. I will place another smooth stone slab here, as well as a barrel and a chest. I will remove that torch as well. I will place some spruce stairs here. And now let's place even more spruce trapdoors. So now I will build the wardrobe finish, and I will do that by using spruce doors. As well as spruce trapdoors. That's my wardrobe. Now I will also build some shelves. For that I need spruce stairs and spruce slabs. I will build really pretty simple shelves, so not too complicated. And I will show you it. I will show it in a few seconds. That's the result of my work. Now let's build a small kitchen. For that I will use some furnaces, crafting table, barrel, heavy weighted pressure plate, and also redstone torch. No, not a redstone torch, a lever. And also iron block and iron trapdoor, as well as a normal iron door. And I also need a stone button. So, the first thing I want to build is a fridge, because the fridge is very important. And yes, next thing I want to build is a little bit of working space. So we need a furnace, heavy weighted pressure plate, and an iron trapdoor. And we need to go downstairs and place a lever here. I will also place another block of iron here, as well as a cauldron here. So we get a sink, not really here. So here needs to be another block of iron, here needs to be the sink, and here also another block of iron. In between of that, there should be another spruce. There should be another smooth stone slab. And now I will finish the decoration in the ground level and also add more light, because currently it's too dark, so monsters could still spawn here. I'm back in a few seconds. And that is my flour that is in my room. So it's already rotten, so it's dried out. And yes, because I put no water in the past, there is no green on this plant. So yes. Now let's make the last detail. For that, I should make the furnace here. So there should be a chimney. So above this window, I will build it now. That's the last touch. And also, don't forget to put a lightning rod on your roof. So maybe here. And yes, let's also build some smoke. So smoke that comes out of the chimney. That is my house that I built in this episode. So, do you like my house? Then give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and comment if you want to, or if you have to say something. And also let the bell explode. So, yes, hit the bell. And yes. Thanks for watching. Bye.